What is the next topic of the day?
Next up is from Mike. Hey, John. So apparently the new Mutants reshoots still haven't happened, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Now there's speculation that perhaps the movie won't be released in theaters, but rather on Disney Plus. How likely do you think this is, and why has the movie been delayed as long as it has if they haven't done reshoots? I'm so confused, LOL.
Yeah, Rob, here's the thing. We've been hearing about all this drama with New Mutants. That, oh, it's great. Oh, no, wait, it's we have problems. Oh, yeah, we're going to do minimal reshoots. Oh, we're going to do massive reshoots. Okay, we're going to open in this date. Then they push the date again. Then they push the date again. Then they push the date again. We are getting into some DCEU level territory stuff here. And then they did this. And then they're going to start reshoots in September of 2018. We are now in February of 2019. They still, according to these reports, have still not even begun shooting the reshoots on this. Rob, there were whispers going around that New Mutants could end up not even getting a theatrical release and instead either going directly to a Hulu, which Disney seems to be putting a little bit more interest into, or perhaps going straight to a Disney Plus, sort of things like that. At the time, I thought, no, why would you do that? But if they haven't even started their reshoots at this point, is this thing even going to end up in theaters at all? How do you see it?
I think this movie might wind up as being the casualty of the Fox Disney merger. I mean, they'll do something with it. They'll finish it. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I think seeing this come out theatrically is increasingly less likely. They might just go with what they have. They really might. I don't know what the answer is, but it doesn't look good for this film. I feel terrible because I love the New Mutants. I love what they were doing. I like the first trailer they dropped. I thought we were going to get something that was really, really, really special, but apparently not.
Yeah, I also like the first trailer too, and I like this whole notion that they would be going for, like, it's going to be more of a horror film, and they're going to go on that type of an edge. And it's like, wow, we've never seen that before. And that's something that Fox has done great with the Marvel properties, done some things that have never really been done with these comic book movies before, whether it's like going straight R comedy with a Deadpool, whether it's going with the gritty Western, like grit feel of a Logan or whatever, going now into a direction of doing something like horror. This all sounded great. I liked the feel of the first trailer. It looked like nothing we've ever seen before, but all we have heard is problem after problem after problem. And I tried to stay optimistic for a while, but now here we are, and they still haven't begun reshoots. I'm starting to believe you're bang on the money. I'm starting to think that this is going to be the first casualty, as you put it, the first casualty of the Fox Disney merger. And I think that's too bad. Now, then again, we'll have to see. Maybe it comes out on Hulu and it lives very well on Hulu, but I'll just chalk it up as saying I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
I am too, really disappointed.
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing this movie, and I was hoping to get a theatrical release, and maybe it still will. But it's looking doubtful. It's looking doubtful at this point. What do you guys think at home? Do you think this movie's actually going to end up on the big screen? Because I did for a while, but I'm starting to think that maybe its time is done. I'm starting to think maybe this thing's time is done. Let us know what you think. All right, let's now move on to the final topic of the day. Ashley, what's next?
Well, now I have a question, John, because you were just talking
What's
about,
your question?
You went back to streaming again. Okay,
Yes.
So this could be a terrible off-the-cuff idea that popped in my head, but what if there was like a really notable award ceremony for just streaming? Because, Rob, you made a great point earlier that HBO doesn't play by the rules, but they're getting Emmys, and there's no real room for them in the Oscars. So what if they just invent a new streaming award ceremony? I wonder how many people would tune into that, and if people would take it seriously or not.
I think it's not a bad idea, actually.
I mean, look, we are getting, there is a lot of differentiating being done between your broadcast networks, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, blah, blah, and the streamers, and like things like Netflix or HBO or Amazon. Maybe it's time for a third award ceremony. Maybe it is.
So.